During the first years of life, many parents are worried about their babies coming down with RSV, croup, or other respiratory or immune challenges. Out of those, respiratory syncytial virus and the complications that come with it can be the most challenging. RSV can be serious, especially for infants and immunocompromised adults. RSV is the most common cause of bronchiolitis, or an inflammation of the small airways in the lung, and pneumonia, or the infection in the lungs, in children younger than 1 year of age. Typically, it's most common from late fall to early spring, sugar and stress season. When stress levels are up and temperatures are low, families are inside more, there's less vitamin D, movement, etc., and immune systems are less resilient and responsive. That is why we have seen such an increase in the cases of RSV here recently. In the past 2 to 3 years, there was a lot more staying inside, higher stress, and avoiding other germs and pathogens that would actually serve to help strengthen and build resilience in a child's immune system. So in this video, we want to dig in and help you do all you can for your child to prevent and overcome RSV and other respiratory and immune challenges. This is for moms whose babies or toddlers are struggling or have struggled with immune challenges. Often these challenges are stemming from C-section birth, congestion, lack of drainage or ear infections, and then mucus, fluid, and inflammation move down into the upper and lower lungs. What are we going to learn today? Well, still today, most parents are led to believe that germs, viruses, and bacteria alone are what cause illness. There is so much more to it. Well, yes, it's true that for infants and young children, their immune, digestive, and nervous systems are still developing and maturing. It's not as if they don't have any defense at all. The child's internal defense system is made up of 4 major individual systems that all work together to keep us healthy. And those key systems are the nervous system, the respiratory system, the immune system, and the digestive system, or your gut. In this video, we'll look at the nervous system first. If it's overly stressed and out of balance or subluxated, it's likely that those other key systems will struggle as well. After struggling through RSV in the first couple of weeks of life, William's parents were completely overwhelmed. They felt like he was never the same after that, and his challenges kept compiling. He had sleep struggles, silent reflux, and extreme discomfort. After trial and error, spending hours on Google and only hearing from his doctors that he would grow out of it or will monitor it, immune struggles kept coming back, and Mom said she knew in her heart that there was something more going on. She continued to boldly search for answers, and that's when she stumbled upon pediatric chiropractic. When William conquered his care plan, their lives completely changed. He was sleeping better, able to turn his head better, and everyone described him as a happy baby. We emphasize the nervous system very first intentionally. What we know today is that it's the nervous system's job to control, regulate, and modulate all of those other systems, and many other systems as well. This was especially key for William's story. Therefore, if a child's nervous system is stressed and not functioning properly, a condition known as dysautonomia, then the other 3 key systems are compromised and can start to experience dysfunction in the following ways. First, there's decreased respiratory motility and movement, or not being able to keep viruses like RSV from moving through and getting cleared out of the nose, throat, airway, or lungs. Second, there's decreased immune responsiveness and increased or excessive mucus production, inflammatory response, and more. And then third, it's decreased digestive motility or movement, which is like working just like the respiratory system, where not the viruses and germs can't be eliminated and removed from the body efficiently. There is no specific medical treatment for RSV, and commonly used steroids or antibiotics aren't documented to have significant impact on the viral infection. Because of this, prevention and responsiveness of the body's systems is the key. This involves helping your child be as comfortable as possible and then looking to strengthen the function of their neuroimmune system. Improve drainage and movement of mucus and congestion out of the body and encourage rest as much as possible. Doing so could look like the following things: using a nasal saline or gentle suctioning, using a cool mist humidifier, encouraging additional rest and sleep, encouraging frequent feedings and fluids. Staying hydrated is a key thing. Then adding in some healthy foods and adding in immune boosting and pathogen fighting vitamins, supplements, herbs, and essential oils, or nature's medical cabinet. Getting your child under chiropractic care or adding a boost adjustment if they're already under care is also vital as well. While that last key point, or chiropractic care, isn't something as easily or commonly found on a shelf at your local pharmacy or health food store, it's one of the absolute game changers. Adjustments can only remove those stuck, trouble-causing subluxations in the short term, but they can also handle dysautonomia and more long-standing neurological challenges that can be underlying the frequent colds, congestion, and respiratory infections. The most important thing to focus on with RSV is prevention. If your child is very young or has added risk factors such as premature birth, extended NICU stays, birth trauma, or frequent use of antibiotics and steroids, then be sure to follow proactive and resilience building steps as best you can. When William conquered his care plan, their lives completely changed. He was sleeping better, able to turn his head better, and everyone described him as a happy baby. Mom says with continued care, his body has been able to manage sickness so much better than it did without it. Instead of having to turn to the ER visits and medications because his sickness would escalate really quickly, they are able to turn to adjustments that help strengthen his own ability to respond to viruses without any of the side effects of medications. So if you're interested, or if this rings true for you, click on the article in our bio or go to our website and find out some more information.